Good morning, dear student. How are you? I hope you all are fine, safe and sound by following all rules of health. Dear student, first of all, introducing part. This is Biplav Das, assistant teacher of Raujan RRSC Model Government High School, Raujan, Chattogram. Today, I am going to take your English second paper for class 6 and 7 students, because I have discussed about a few topic for class 6 and 7 students in my previous class. According to part 1, part 2, that way all the topic are very important for both class 6 and 7 students. That's why I try to make my lesson for your preparing lesson very effectively. Yes, dear students, let's go to start today's lesson. In this previous class, we discussed sentence part 1, then today I will discuss about sentence part 2. Yes, dear students, in my previous class, I showed you this 5 kind of sentence. First of all, assertive sentence, second one integrative sentence, third one imperative sentence, fourth one optative sentence, and last one exclamatory sentence. We also discuss about assertive and interrogative sentence. Today, first of all, we try to review our previous class, then I will discuss about assertive and interrogative in detail with more information. Yes, dear students, first of all, assertive sentence. Can you remember what is the meaning of assertive sentence? Yes, dear students, a sentence that makes a statement is called assertive sentence. Yes, dear students, now we are going to know more example according to assertive sentence. First of all, the cow gives us milk. Dear students, this example shows us a statement here, the cow gives us milk. গরু আমাদের দুধ দেয়। এটা একটা বিবৃতি, that's why this is assertive sentence. Another example here, the moon. Yes, dear students, a subject here, then shines. কিরণ দে, আলো দে, চন্দ্র আলো দে at night, রাতে। This is also a statement, that's why this is also an assertive sentence. Yes, dear students, do you know what kind of assertive sentence? Yes, dear students, assertive sentence is two kind. First of all, affirmative sentence and negative sentence. Yes, dear student, do you know what is the meaning of affirmative sentence and negative sentence? Yes, dear students, a sentence that makes a positive statement. A sentence that makes a positive statement, this is called an affirmative sentence. On the other hand, a statement or a sentence that makes a negative statement is called negative sentence. Now we are going to know a few example according to affirmative and negative sentence. Yes, dear students, first of all, everybody loves him. প্রত্যেকে তাকে ভালোবাসে। He is a good boy. This sentence, these two sentence makes a positive statement. That's why it is affirmative sentence. This is also, he is a good boy. The sentence also makes a positive statement. That's why it is also affirmative sentence. On the other hand, everybody does not love him. প্রত্যেকে তাকে ভালোবাসে না। He is not a good boy. সে ভালো বালক নয়। Both of these, the sentence make negative statement. That's why this is negative assertive sentence. On the other hand, this is affirmative assertive sentence. Yes, dear students, then we are going to discuss about interrogative sentence. Yes, dear students, do you follow your teacher who loves you most in the earth? We see here two kind of interrogative sentence. First of all, yes no question or yes no, also a interrogative sentence, because when you see similar question like, are you a student? Have you done your homework, etc.? This is yes no question, and you have to answer the question beginning with yes or no. That's why this question name is yes no question. Another question, WS question. Suppose, what is your name? Yes, dear students, we already described the structure in my previous class. Now we also use this picture and sentence here. Suppose this structure in previous structure, yes no question, be verb, am, is, are. First of all, you have to use am, is, are, was, were, etc. and auxiliary verb. Then you have to use subject, then extension, then interrogative sign. In this yes no question, WS question, you have to use first of all who is, what, when, where, how, etc. Then verb, then subject, then you have to use interrogative sign. Yes, dear students, according to a structure, in previous class we practice here three examples. Suppose, is she a student? Have you done your lesson? Was she a class 6 student? Yes, dear student, by using this be verb first of all, then you have to use subject, then extension. This is called yes no question. Then after this, we will practice more example according to a structure. First of all, yes no, then WS. Yes, dear students, in the previous class we also discussed this structure and practice here. Where are you going? What do you do? Which shirt do you like, etc. By using first of all subject, WS what, suppose where, then you have to use an auxiliary verb, then subject, then other verb or extension. What do you do? Which shirt do you like, etc. Yes, dear students, now we are going to practice more exercise. Suppose first of all we have to practice yes no question. Then by using this structure we have to practice here. Then we have to use WS question. If you want to go at English, I suggest you to practice more and more. And you also know that making question is very important for our real life. That's why you have to practice two structure. First of all, yes no. This is yes no question. Then you have to use practice WS question. So let's go to practice today's exercise. Yes, dear students. Yes, dear students. First of all, yes, dear student. Now you're going to practice here. Suppose yes no question. First of all, we have to use here an auxiliary verb. Suppose can, you a subject, then verb. English. Then you have to use here. Do you study regularly? Then are you going home? Suppose we use here an auxiliary verb, then subject, then verb, then object. Yes, dear students, according to a structure, have had, you can use here also can, could, will, would, have, has, already, we have used here. Yes, dear students. Then we are going to make WS question. Yes, dear students. First of all, we have to use here and WS what? Suppose when will you return? Return. Then we can write here W who is he. Very simple question. Yes, dear student. Thus we use here which book did you want? Yes, dear students. we practice here 3 yes no question and 3 WS question. Yes, dear students, that's why you have to practice more 6 question as a homework. Yes, dear students, thanks all. Thanks.